of life and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show. You know what it is? Hey, Ham Solo. It's time, baby. Low. It's time how we do. Hey. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a wheel. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blizzard. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make it bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 81st episode of the LowDown on TSWS Gaming. In our latest time slot, instead of Tuesdays, we're now on Wednesdays. I'm Loke7. Joining me today, as usual, is the man himself, Mr. Ham Solo. Ham Solo, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. I'll be on camera in a second. I'm just combing my head, my nappy ass head. I'm just combing that thing.
It's cool. It's cool.
Boom. It's combed.
That is a nice t-shirt. I like
What's
it.
that?
It's a nice t-shirt. I think I need to buy a pink shirt as well.
This is actually, I'm never getting rid of this shirt because this is the shirt I wore when I found out I was having a daughter.
Wow. That's awesome. It's very nice.
How ironic now. She just seemingly woke up from a nap. Just heard her. And she is loud. That's great.
Yeah. Richie already giving away one of our headlines when it says when Asian countries know how to appreciate talent. Retro, the family man gamer, welcome in, bud. Welcome. It's been a minute. Much love. Also, Retro, did you see that we signed Delict and Mazraoui? And I heard that your beloved Liverpool couldn't close the deal with Zubamendi. I'm just saying. One side is getting it done. The other side, as soon as Klopp left, it all went to shit. I'm just saying. The legendary Yobi, welcome in. Peace, love, life. We are in the effing building. Let's go. Let's do it. Am, you said you're doing good. What have you been playing?
I'm doing pretty well. What's cracking, Retro? Good to see you, Yobi. Always. Rachie, always.
Okay.
But let's see. I just literally beat Mafia, the Mafia remake or remaster or whatever, the first one.
Yeah.
I just beat that last night, and today I just started Mafia 2. Yeah, I literally just started. You can see it on the screen actually right now. That's like me kicking off the game right there. Like, Mafia 1 was very, very good. Mafia 2 so far, it seems to not have as pretty of an aesthetic, but the atmosphere is there. The atmosphere is there. The atmosphere is there 100%, and I think I can get used to this aesthetic. It's just not as soft. This one's a little bit more hard. But I really do like the like I don't know if you can see, but like the snow effects and stuff like that are on here. It's just a pretty looking game. Good for the times as well. But yeah, I mean that's for the most part what I've been playing. I've also been screwing around. I guess I could say I've been playing college football 25. I mean, but that's like every day, kind of like 2K.
Yeah, it's like saying, "Oh, I'm playing NBA."
College football or 2K anymore because I play sports games like I play one or both of them at least once a day.
It's like me saying I'm playing a bit of Football Manager as well.
Yeah, it's just like
that's what we do.
I'm going to be doing that next year and the year after that, and so I don't even know why I say it anymore. But but yeah, I've been enjoying that. But I'm almost done with my review and unboxing of the of these glasses I got.
Okay.
I'm almost done with it. It should be out tonight, but I'm gonna say in the morning possibly because I don't want to put it out at like 9:00. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like so if I don't get it done by 6:00 today, then I'm just gonna put it out first thing in the morning. But it will be done today, and like I'm just really excited about these glasses. I still need to do more research in some areas, but it's something I can't do without an extra piece to the glasses. So that will have to be like a part 2 review. So it's going to be a review of the glasses first of all, and then the next review will be the glasses plus the extra piece that you need with the glasses to make the set complete.
Yeah. So does this extra piece cost money?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I mean, come on, man. I mean, the extra piece that I need, the extra piece that I need, it's either I can spend $111 on one of the pieces, or I can get like the master version of that $111 version for $180 or $190.
Yeah.
And I'm probably just gonna go for the nicer one, so I have like, because what it pretty much does is help transmit other signals.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has like its own set of camera, and like it's pretty much almost like a phone dash computer. It's like DeX all the time on your phone, pretty much. If you're familiar with Samsung DeX.
Samsung DeX. No, go ahead. Explain.
Samsung DeX is like a computer. It's like it's like pretty much a computer operating system within the Samsung phones. So like on my phone right here, I can be on the phone and I can be like scrolling Twitter or whatnot. But then but then there's a little square that I hit in the bottom left corner that brings up a mouse pad on my phone, and then I can like say I cast my phone to I cast DeX to my TV screen. Well, then my TV screen becomes the computer monitor for my phone, but my phone is still reacting as my phone. So I can I can be talking on the phone while watching something from like Peacock on my TV, and it's all being controlled through my phone.
Oh.
It's like a computer dash phone simultaneous when you use DeX.
Okay. I don't use DeX. There's other apps that do what you're saying, like essentially projecting the phone onto a smart TV, yes? Is that what you're saying?
It's more than that. It's projecting your phone to a smart TV, but it's like a separated operating system. So what you're seeing on your phone is not what you're seeing on your TV.
Oh.
So your phone is still acting as a phone, but your TV is acting as or the Dex feature from your phone being casted to the TV is acting as a separate computer.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
everything that you see on your desktop right now is pretty much what your phone turns into on your TV while you're scrolling Twitter or making a phone call or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my phone probably can't run Dex, but like my Samsung is ancient, so this is Dex is the worst part of Android and Windows. Okay, Raichi does not approve.
We'll see. You use it for me. It's use case scenarios, right? So like, I'm not running the Dex to be my computer. I'm not doing that. But when I want to be on my phone and screwing around, but I want to watch a TV show on like a TV, or let's say now these glasses, right?
Yeah.
I can be watching a TV show from my from my glasses using Dex, and I can be texting somebody on my phone without interrupting the show.
Wow, but that seems awesome when you say it, right? But it seems like a niche function that I think most people will probably never use.
Maybe not, but like, I mean, hey, if you said, hey, if you brought a computer to the 80s, just because a lot of people don't see the use for it, and they'd rather, call somebody and write a letter because it doesn't work for them and they don't see the purpose for it, that's not my problem. I'm over here living in the future.
Pretty much.
It's on you to catch up to me in my opinion, or let me put it this way as well. It's the business's problem that don't have everybody else connected or introduced to it as well as I do. That's not my problem. I'm enjoying it. Like, you can hate it, but I found a way to enjoy it.
I feel like what you're saying, it actually matches up with like stuff like cloud streaming for games as well. If you look at it, face value, this is an awesome service. It just doesn't add up to like high user base right now. But it's definitely a great concept that eventually will explode. In the positive sense. Ham, I want to quickly do some house cleaning before I say what I've been playing. Actually, what I've been playing is Yakuza 5. I'm really enjoying Yakuza 5. And yesterday, Ham, I live streamed Football Manager on TSWS. It was fun, but a bit torturous. Raichi and Big Mad Mo made me pick a team in Slovakia, and it's not looking great. One of my best players is out for like the first 4 months.
It's not looking great.
It's not. I feel like maybe they want to sabotage me. I'm probably going to get fired live on TSWS. That's probably going to happen within the next like 2 or 3 weeks.
Nice work though, man. You got some people to come through to watch you. It's not a test anymore. You should take that test stream off. It's not a test. This is it.
This is happening. This is happening now. Every week now, I need to go there and try and fight the chat so they don't sabotage my ass. That's my mission.
Well, at least you're not the only one losing on this channel, because, like I said, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be coughing like all stream because I'm still a little under the weather. But
I've been doing it for weeks. It's fine.
But I'm gonna continue to probably lose on college football because of the squad that I picked. I didn't pick the best squad on purpose, right? Because I wanted it to be somewhat of a struggle, but I did not expect to get my ass torn apart by Arizona State. Like that let me know that I'm not even close to the top.
Yeah.
I'm like somewhere around like 60th in the nation, maybe.
Wow.
like
60th.
it's not. It's I am. Well, keep this in mind. I'm turning around a program from. I'm Wyoming. Have you ever heard of them playing a football game? What's the last football game you remember Wyoming playing?
That mattered. I don't remember one game that Wyoming
played. That's the team that I'm coaching right now. You may have heard of SMU. You may have heard of Texas Tech. You may have heard of
Wyoming. I've heard of Wyoming.
No, I'm saying like in recent games. You may have heard of those teams.
No.
But you didn't hear about Wyoming. I know it. No. Don't lie to me.
No, I did not hear about Wyoming. The only reason I know, like, recently, Wyoming is as real as Narnia in the world of football. It's as real as Narnia. So, or wherever Elden Ring is set, I forgot, the lands between or something. That's how real Wyoming is. So I got you. It's great that we're both on like terrible teams, and I'm not the only one losing.
Well, you're managing and I'm managing. I'm just playing the real football.
Oh my God. I just hope we don't lose subscribers because of all these losses. Anyways, Yobi, I saw your comments here. The stuff that happened this morning was insane. Yes, it was 7 a.m. As I woke up reading that yes, I was shaking my head like, come on, man. Yep. It was annoying, to be honest. Sorry, got dragged into that BS. It was, man, it was very unfortunate, and it speaks to a lot of what's wrong with just our interactions as human beings. And I think social media has damaged that interaction. There isn't like space for a proper back and forth. There isn't space for disagreements to be, discussed and maybe hashed out. And I bookmarked my big takeaway from this whole thing. Let me put it up on stream, because I thought it was I thought it was a very poignant moment that kind of reveals like where the poison really starts, right? So this guy, Eastside Vandal, as you can see, he's one of my mutuals. I follow
what
him.
Is up with that?
What?
I've seen Eastside and Cult Classic Cage going at it, and I think Eastside Vandal follows me, but I don't really know who that is.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it quick because the lowdown's about like games, right? Not really about drama. So I'm gonna break it down very quickly. Ham, if you want to get into it, you can.
I'm gonna get into it.
All right. So did you see most of this exchange that I had with Eastside Vandal?
Nope,
Classic
I haven't seen any of it. I just you know how you hit the notification button and you're just like, yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I hit the notification button and I just seen a list of tweets going back and forth, and I was just like,
so do you want me to scroll up on all of it, or do you want me to just read this and give you my like cliff notes?
I mean, go on ahead and just make this make sense.
All right. So where this started, right, is, remember we pulled up she's in the chat actually. Yeah. Welcome in. She says, here we go. Saj M was the only wise one out of us all. Yeah. Because I tried to engage in good faith, but then it just fell apart, right? Sergeant Sentinel, welcome in. Appreciate you, Sergeant Sentai. Says, what happened this morning? Watch Watch what happened, Ty, this morning. So essentially, this is what happened. We discovered that Carl Classic Cage. We discovered live, right, that she lost her account, got suspended, whatever, started a new account. I followed her, and I thought she was maybe gonna follow me back the next day or whatever. She immediately followed back, and I was like, you know what? We're here. We might as well ask her, and she's like a friend of the channel, and not like one of these fictitious friends of the channel. She's actually like an actual friend of the channel. So I reached out and I was like, yo, want to come through and explain, because we're curious. And proving my assumption that she's a friend of the channel, she immediately just hopped on. Cool. She explained what happened. We had a laugh. End of the show. And then she posted here, was chopping it up with the homies, Low, Cam, Oshus on TSWS, on how my original Twitter account got suspended. Nothing we can't fix, though. Clearly, her account keeps growing as we speak. And I responded, right? 100. I agree. Welcome back. Wish you all the best. And then Vandal, one of my mutuals, says, why are you all entertaining this racist bitch on your show?
Which is wild. Which
Yes.
is like that's like I seen that before, like my notifications went insane. But I seen that and I was just like, wow, well, this dude doesn't like. This dude's asking people, like, I don't like it when people hop into a conversation saying somebody's negative while being negative as
themselves.
Like you immediately screwed the screwed all rapport. Like, right? Like if I walk into my mom's house, she's been dating this guy Tony for years now. But let's say like I didn't know, right?
Yeah.
If I walk into my mom's house and I'm like, and I just pull my mom to the side and I'm like, yo, who is that? She's gonna be like, oh, that's my boyfriend, yada yada yada. But if I kick in my mom's door and say, who the fuck you got there on the couch?
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah. Then you need to leave. And we can discuss, like we can talk another day or another time. That's what needs to happen. Carl Classic K says he has a hate boner for me for months, definitely hate watches. He goes out of his way to convince people I'm a bad person. Basically, what he puts you through, he puts others through. All right. She's a real fan of the channel. Chat looking around. Beginner. I know you're not African, so maybe I messed up the pronunciation. I said friend of the channel, which is what we usually say to, content creators who hop on here often and mention us and shout out our channel even when we're not there, or when we go on into their chats and they're like, yo, what's up, and friend of the channel, cool. Friend, not fan, friend of the channel. Cool. Did someone say Twitter has a door gaming? Welcome in. Yes, we did say Twitter. It was a very unfortunate morning and I was busy at work, but this took like a solid 3 hours away from me today. And what really broke my heart is that he follows me. We're mutuals. I'm mutuals with Cassie, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I don't have the context, but it looks like they're going at it, and I'm like, okay, but why? Hold on. With my objective self, right? I'm like, hold on, let's try and figure out what is actually going on. But it devolved. So I asked him, what are you on about, right? So he's like, ask your buddy here why she decided to portray Doc and on her thumbnail the day he got outed as a pedo, when there are thousands of pictures of Doc online, then responded with things just happened when questioned about it, kind of odd. So this is the pic, this is the thumbnail that she went with, right? When the whole Dr. Disrespect thing went down. And from what I know, right, and I even mentioned it in the chat, because I don't know the names of everyone involved in gaming, but from what I know about this specific black guy, he was actually caught doing some nefarious stuff with, minors. So when I saw this thumbnail, I was like, yeah, this is actually kind of appropriate, because Cassie talks a lot about not just games, but the people within the gaming community, right? Sometimes praising them, sometimes dragging them, making fun of it, and having a good time. At least that's how I see it. And when I saw this thumbnail, I was like, this is definitely a Cult Classic Cage thumbnail, right? This fits. I don't see any hate here. I just see an entertaining thumbnail that's definitely going to attract eyes, which is what I respected, right? Which is what I responded. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a specific black man she used as a gamer, forgot his name, was outed a few years, blah, blah, blah. Given that context, it seems apropos to make a sort of Voltron, right, of mixing the characters, a Voltron of indecency by combining the two for a catchy thumbnail. Cassie came in here with the actual name. His name is EDP445, blah, blah, blah. Now your buddy here is deflecting and saying I'm white instead of answering a simple question. I'm 1,000% black. So I sent the response, all right, of why Cassie said that she's not like engaging with Sweet Baby games, and it has nothing to do with race, specifically with Zhao, because he was accusing her of not doing of not buying or playing Zhao and trashing it because Zhao has a black protagonist. And
What?
she explained that the issue is that she doesn't want to support SBI, which I think is perfectly fair.
Which we've heard her explain that multiple times. I don't understand this. Like, this is silly.
Which is fine, right? It's fine for her.
I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just telling you that, hey, this is. I'm just telling you, like this dude is very misinformed and is kind of just winging it, trying to find a correct thing to say or do.
You know what I think happened here, Ham? And Cult Classic Cage, if you're still in the chat. Okay, Cult Classic Cage, if you're still in the chat, please tell me if I'm off base with this one. But it feels to me like you and Vandal were on good terms at some point, had a disagreement, right? You guys butted heads on a specific subject, and instead of moving on from that, right, like agreeing that you disagree on this specific subject, instead of being like, okay, let's leave this and then move on with our relationship, you both stopped here, or he stopped here according to you, or you stopped here according to him. Because, like, for example, I'll use an example. Like me and Ham last week, me and Ham went at it because of Souls games. I'm using it as an example. So, okay, Ham's back. Ham, I was asking Cult Classic Cage if I may be off base, because I get the feeling that they were on good terms at some point, and then they had a disagreement, and then instead of recognizing that they had a strong disagreement about one specific subject and then moving on with the relationship, one of them took this disagreement, and then this disagreement became the central theme of their relationship. You know what I mean? Like,
no, 100%, yeah.
I was using the example that like me and you had last week, where we went at it because of the Souls games. Like, we really went at it. But we never take one specific argument that we have, and then this argument is now our relationship. Do you know what I mean? We can separate like these instances from the whole thing. And I feel like that's where she her and Vandal's relationship kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
Okay, she responded, Vandal hates me, but is desperately trying to find a reason to justify it. I'm not sure how much Vandal watched my channel, though. I try my best to keep up with my viewers, but I can't with all of them. Yeah, maybe. Why is Ham with no shirt? Ham.
Over here looking like Kirby.
We can't be doing NSFW content. Put something on.
No, I'm wearing a goddamn shirt. I'm wearing a very important shirt.
Jacob, we will be discussing the Disney thing on Monday next week on Everything Plus Gaming. Today we're trying to keep it just gaming. So anyway, Ham, moving on. Vandal said if this was true, then shouldn't she be deleting her whole Steam catalog since Valve, the owner of Steam, uses SBI as consultants too? She seems to be very selective with her outrage. Odd. So this is where, for me, I was like, okay, you're now going to extremes. So you're not trying to have a conversation. Now you're just going to extremes. Because me and you have had this discussion as well, Ham, about like disagreeing about certain topics and companies and whatever, and being like, we can't boycott everything because our computers were made.
There's a part where there's a time where it's just like, I still kind of gotta be here, right? Like, you can boycott the United States all you want, but where do you go home? You know what I'm saying? And people are like, well, if you hate it so much, you can leave. And it's like, well, kind of doesn't financially make sense for me to do that.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't predict what's going to happen. And I'm comfortable with some sort of prediction. And maybe it's not every single thing I hate about this country. Maybe it's just this, and I'd like to just see it fixed and still fucking live here.
Exactly. And that's where I was gonna go. I was like, okay, I have a problem with a lot of things that happen in Mozambique. I'm not gonna up and leave. What are we talking about, right? And bringing up Valve for me was like, dude, come on. Telling someone, especially a PC gamer, to boycott Valve is tantamount to telling them to just leave gaming. Stop playing video games. You know? Because most of us, although there's other platforms to buy games, most of us on the PC, like 90% of our games are on Valve. So settle down. Anyways, there was a whole bunch of back and forth. I see I explained here, boycotting a game versus boycotting the biggest PC platform, not the same thing, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, in my opinion, Vandal failed to prove to me his initial assertion that she's racist. He completely failed to do that. And then this last tweet that he made, for me, was like, okay, this is where the problem is. He says, I'm a black man living in the South. I know racist dog whistles when I see them. Instead of being all polite and as I have in the past, I skip all that and get to the meat of the topic. Saves a lot of time.
I don't know. I can kind of argue that he's wasted a lot of time.
Go ahead.
I mean, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I unplugged my mic. Usually when you skip all of all of that, like he says, and get to the meat of the topic, you usually have a brief conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This was anything but brief.
No, it was not.
This was a lot of, I need you to understand me, but I can't really tell you why. And that's just kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's just, to me, that didn't save any time. It just didn't. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, when I read the first two sentences, he's saying, I got a good feeling. And that's it.
Yeah. And for me, Ham, when you say this, guys, I want you to remove the fact, forget that he said that he's a black man living in the South. I want you to read, just read this in and of itself. I skip all that and get to the meat of the topic, saves a lot of time. Guys, this is the foundation of racism. The foundation of all types of bigotry. Why? Because you know already that this guy, Loke 7, wearing a tie, sitting here on YouTube, looking at the screen, he's a black man. He's just like every other black man. You don't have to engage with him. Just skip all of that and get to the meat of the topic, like Vandal says. Can you imagine a world like that? Where all we do is skip everything and go to the meat of it.
I just go from the uncomfort straight to my comfort zone.
What are we doing?
That's all I heard. When you say I skip to that, I go straight to my comfort zone, right? And some people's comfort zone is cower and walk away. Some people's comfort zone is to confront and be belligerent.
But either way, what you're doing is what you're accusing other people of doing. Because the whole foundation of bigotry is you already assuming you know what the other person is, does, thinks, and is worth by just looking at them. Can you imagine a world like that? And for me, it breaks my heart, right? Because although he follows me, he can't see it. Like, he wrote this himself, and you can't see it. You wrote it, bro. You wrote the definition of how racism works. It's judging people before they've even said or done a single thing. That's what.
Yeah, man. The idea of people hearing each other out, just like, it stinks, because like nobody wants to do it. Everybody like I understand people getting angry. I understand people shouting. I understand people being passionate for whatever reason, right? I've yelled at people before. I've, we're all guilty of that, of that type of stuff. But like, at the end of the day, are you really gonna hold it against somebody for just feeling the way that they feel, and it doesn't bother you at the end of the day? Like that like, and what I mean by bother, I mean, like, does this make you lose sleep? Does this harm your family? Is this keeping food off of your table? Like, the way that this person thinks or whatever, it might not be ideal to you, but the way your neighbor probably thinks isn't ideal to you, but you ain't yelling at them.
Some people are.
Some people are, but like, that's, to me, that's like kind of the issue. Is just people just don't know how to keep to their goddamn self and just live and let live. Like, I don't know. There's a ton of people. There's shit that you see every day if you're just scrolling on any of the social media feeds that you're just like, I don't agree with that. That's funny, but that's fucking weird. And like, just, all sorts of shit. But it's just like, I'm not gonna block everybody that has a bad take. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that isn't having the most similar tank to me, I need to like, you know, get out of my life. No, man, it's the people that like personally annoy me. And then at that point, I don't engage with them. Like that's what this dude needs to do. It's like if you don't like her, then stop following her. like stop going to their pages. Stop like I don't know where some people have this like messiah complex where they feel like they need to let everybody know. I'm gonna, you know, let the world know about you, and the world doesn't care. The world only cares when it's like something that's actually pretty bad. And even at that, sometimes they don't even care. So I don't know. I just think this person's wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, and the thing that upsets me is that I felt like we were getting somewhere, right, in the discussion. But when you say something like this, you kind of lose me, dog. Because if you already know, right? If you already know, then there's no need to have a conversation. Tai, you said you feel like I'm misquoting him. All right, Tai. Today is Wednesday. Monday is about 5 days away. I just DM'd you the entire thread. Please feel free to explain to me next Monday when we're doing the housekeeping right at the beginning. Explain to me on Monday how I'm misquoting and misunderstanding his position and why it's fine to throw around the word racist with no proof.
No,
like
it's
zero.
not, man. Like I'm
Hold on,
not
Ty is
okay
gonna
with
explain
people
to us on
throwing
Monday.
that word around.
Ty is
It's
gonna explain to us on
annoying,
Monday.
dude.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It's annoying people throwing out. People throw that word around as if it's like a whistle. Like as soon as you say it, you're expecting everybody to then turn their heads and start patting your back or something like that. And like to me, it's like an immediate "I need support" shout. Like unless used correctly, like half the time it's not though. More than half the time it's not.
Yeah.
More than half the time it's just like you're calling it that because it's easy to say. Instead of actually having a thought and, you know, giving me a whole, you know, a whole ass paragraph of why you think the way you do about this person and making it make rational sense. You instead, you know, are racist. That should explain everything, right?
Or just proof, because that's how this whole thing started. I saw the accusation and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm the one who hasn't been keeping up with Triple C's posts, right? So I was like, okay, send me proof. And there's nothing here. It's just a whole bunch of like grasping and dog whistles. Dude, you know what dog whistles are? Do you know what dog whistles are? Dog whistles are essentially, I interpreted this as phobic or istic or whatever. It doesn't actually fall into the realm of what I'm accusing this person of, but this is what I interpret it as. So it is a dog whistle, and if it's a dog whistle, it's real. Bro, I could interpret anything as a dog whistle. And then because of my skin color, I can say it's real. And then everyone has to agree with me. What are we talking about, dude? Give me something real. And I had several moments with him where I was like, dude, this is not real. This is nothing tangible. Explain. And then all it was innuendo of, no, but she said this. So what do you think she meant when she said this? I was like, dog.
Dude, I hate that
It's
shit.
social media. Did she say it or not? Don't come here with what do you think she said. Ain't nobody talk more than Cult Classic Cage on her podcast. Nobody talks more than her. Clip it. Clip the moment where you show that she's racist. Nothing. Come on. Timmy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Ty, I was referring to him saying when he gets to the meat of the bones, I interpret that as him saying, I don't want to play Mr. Nice. Let's get right into it. This is how you fucked up. Exactly, Ty. And context. How did we get to the point where he had to say what he said? That's why I DM'd you the thread, so you can make sense of this entire thread to see the conclusion and see why what he's saying makes no sense and in and of itself is bigoted. It fits the definition of bigot. Someone that sees someone, has no evidence to support whatever. They just have an idea in their mind that this person is this and makes a decision off of that. People ask them, okay, show me evidence that this person is X, and you have nothing.
Yeah, I've never met somebody that says, you know what, I like to just cut to the chase of everything and just skip all this shit. Like, I've never met anybody like that. That was cool.
For real?
Well, you know what I mean? Like a person that's just like, I don't have time to like understand somebody. Like, if you don't have time to understand somebody, like,
don't engage.
I'm uncomfortable with like knowing who you are or ever hanging out with you, right? Because like, I don't know, maybe I'm just more compassionate than other people, but like, I just like to understand. I like to know why in situations, right? Like before, like let's say this person had a valid reason, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to explain it.
Yes.
Or you should just be able to show it.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to convince me of any of this stuff. Like, right? So like, and it's, I mean, really, it's just like politics or anything like that, right? When people accuse certain things without having any proof and stuff like that, then it's just like, should I really listen to you? And then you find out that they're, you know, this is reminding me a lot of the whole Yasuke thing a little bit, right?
Oh my god.
It is just a little bit with the whole like,
Here
you know,
go.
You told some people this thing, but then again, you know, you're fine with this over here, and you know, you then tell the people that are, you know, real about it that, oh, you know, it's not really bad. I told them that. That's just what it seems like. It just smells a little. It just doesn't smell real.
Yeah. And then to add even more context to this whole discussion, I disagree with Cassie, with Cult Classic Cage about the whole Sweet Baby thing with Tales of Kinzera's specifically. We've had a discussion, like on her channel chat, we've talked about it, and we reached the conclusion that we're not going to agree on this subject. It's fine. Like, she's on that side, I'm on this side. But for some reason, that didn't.
Who cares? Right?
Exactly.
Who cares?
Like, what happened to disagreeing about something and keeping it pushing and being like, bro, I hate how you feel about Souls games, Ham. I do hate it.
And that's I can tell you firmly that I don't care, but I hope you're I hope you're having a good day.
But let me finish, Ham. I hate how you feel about Souls games. but in no way does that affect how I feel about you as a person. And I think we've gotten to the point where people are failing to separate the two, you know? Like someone's like, no, I hate SPI, whatever. And I'm like, I don't really hate SPI. And then the person for some reason looks at me, oh no, you're now this, and I can't interact with you anymore. That's where we're at right now, which is crazy to me. It's insane.
Yep.
Irish women said a mammy online and got called out as a racist, as it means all black women in deep south. In Ireland, it means mum. Man, that is wild. That is crazy.
We all, but the thing is like I thought mammy was.
But if people wanted to talk, Ham,
mom as well. So that's
like
funny.
you said, Ham. But Ham, like you said, if people were genuine about their disagreements, be like, no, that's racist. And then the Irish lady in this example be like, no, it's not, because in Ireland we say this and this and this. And if the person accusing the Irish lady was engaging in good faith, they'd be like, oh, okay, cool. So my bad, I misunderstood that, and keep it pushing. But I'm guessing that's not what happened. I'm just guessing.
Well, like I said, like people don't want to find out why, or nobody wants to understand. They just want to like face value. It is what it is. I'm not messing with this. It's over. I'm done.
Just like
I'm blocking, mute.
Just like how people don't read articles anymore, like video game articles. People don't read the articles anymore. We just go into the headlines and then keep it, and then make our decision. You don't have to agree with me for me to love you guys and support you guys nonetheless. Appreciate it, Car Classic Cage. Oh man. Anyways, that was supposed to be.
I'm not gonna agree with anybody in the world all the time. Not even my wife. Not my wife. Not my daughter. I'm not. I was there was no part of me being raised where my mom was like, you know what, you gotta agree with that with one or with at least one person all the time. Like that was never a stipulation. Like to not agree or to not agree in one way or if you think about it, it's like a form of learning, right? Yes. Because then you have the opportunity to agree, or you give somebody else the opportunity to agree, or to something, to teach them that, like, you know, the way that they were thinking was wrong, or you know, the way that they were looking at it was misjudged, or for whatever reason, right? So,
yeah,
I am 100% with people disagreeing with stuff. What I'm not okay with is you being toxic or like forcibly being a piece of shit just because you don't agree. Like, you can just say, I ain't with that, or you're wrong, and keep it moving, right? You could explain yourself, that'd be even better, but like, you're wrong is plenty. You don't even have to tell them why. You know, if you don't feel like, you don't have to. But like, to me, it's just sad, man. It's just sad to see so many like, and this isn't high school. These are a bunch of adults, you know, right? They're a bunch of adults.
Crazy.
It's a bunch of adults that probably work somewhat decent jobs and whatnot, and it's just it reminds you that age has nothing to do with
wisdom,
with just maturity at all.
Yeah. Ty just went through the thread. Says, I read the thread. He showed no evidence that she's racist. He spoke out of turn, bet to throw these words around. He needed to come with more facts. And for anyone that follows the channel a lot, Ty is very much on the left side of things. And he, just like me, is okay with Sweet Baby. But there's nothing in that thread. absolutely nothing. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because now whenever I see anything from Vandal, I now have to take it with a grain of salt. Because I'm like, are you being genuine? You know?
That's the thing, and I don't think people feel the need to be genuine. I feel like they just feel the need to be loud and feel correct, not be correct, but feel correct.
Feel correct. Instead of looking for the truth, we shouldn't try to reinforce our truth. You know, like one of the things that intrigued me about our podcast, Ham. Jordan Peterson said something a couple of years ago. He said, if you have a point of view, if you have a philosophy about life, about video games, about whatever, relationships, whatever, if you have this point of view, the worst thing you can do is speak to people who agree with you. And the best thing you can do is speak to people who disagree with you. Because then your outlook, right, your philosophy, your idea will either win out when you talk to the people that disagree with you, which will then sharpen your idea even more, or your idea will fall apart and be replaced with something better. That's why I don't understand people that talk about, oh, so-and-so is a flip-flopper. So-and-so is a flip-flopper because they supported the acquisition of Activision. Now they're pissed off at Xbox for not doing whatever. I'm like, bro, are you not aware of changing your position based on new information? Like, these are the type of people, Ham, that when Galileo was presenting to the Roman Church that the earth is not flat, and turns out that the sun is not the one that rotates around the earth, and the earth is the one that rotates around the sun. These are the type of people that would have been stoning all the scientists coming up with new information. I'm telling you, these are the people that you would give them fact, you give them new information that beats out the old information, but they want to hearken even tighter onto the old information. These are the type of philosophies, or the type of people that want to hold on to these philosophies. I'm a flip-flopper to the core, bro. To the core. If you show me today that Nintendo is the best console on the planet, I don't care how many years I've dedicated to PlayStation, I'm out. The same. Remember in January? Was it January? Or last year, November? Around then, I figured out that PC was the best platform. Remember?
Yeah.
I figured it out, and I was like, hold on a minute. New information. Guess what I did, people? Guess what I did? I went out, I took $2,000, and I bought me a nice PC. Well, it's a laptop. I made a mistake. I found out from the "oh no, it's Alex" that was a bad idea after the fact, but the point remains. I figured out, or I got the new information that proved that PC was a better platform than console, and I acted on it because I'm not emotionally attached to the current fact. I just want to know what the current fact is. So, Cult Classic Age, you thanked me several times in this thread for defending your honor. Best believe I was not trying to defend your honor. I was just trying to find the truth. That's all I was doing. And the truth pointed to you not being guilty of anything. But I'm telling you, the same way you and I dropped Dr. Disrespect when the proof came out that he was, sus. I'm not trying to lie to you, Cassie. I'd have dropped you too in 2 seconds if there was solid proof that she a racist. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. That's what happened. Anyways, can we get to the games? Let's get to the games.
Absolutely.
I feel kind of bad for derailing the first hour of the show. God damn it. All right, so The first game that we're going to look at, the first trailer that we're going. Oh, Sour Blow, welcome in. You and your filthy Celtics. Welcome in. The first trailer that we're going to look at is Grave Lord. So there's music in this one, but check it out.
Oh, Boomer Shooter.
Have you seen it?
I'm looking at it. I'm telling you, the Boomer Shooter.
And thoughts?
Oh, I don't care. It looks
Really?
it looks smooth. I mean, the stream isn't really smooth for it right now.
Oh my god, the PlayStation. I'm sorry, the PlayStation is on and it's downloading stuff. Hold on. Let me.
Oh my goodness.
Shut the camera off. I'll be right back.
Lord Almighty. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a boomer shoot. It looks like a classic boomer shooter. I'm sure it's pretty fun and whatnot, but boomer shooters aren't really for me. So I'm probably gonna skip on it. But I know my buddy Mike would love to try this if he hasn't already. Matt would probably really like this. This is right up their alley, but not so much for me. Not so much for me. Low, curry your ass up.
Oh, all right. PlayStation is off. The stream should run perfect now. So there's cards. Hold on. Let me pause that because I was curious when I saw this.
Yeah, I'm really not interested now.
Every third attack does 100% damage. Okay, that's fun. Add special alt attack that places shovel totem that zaps nearby enemies. Adds ranged alt attack to shovel.
Oh, so is this like a roguelike?
Yeah, it seems like
shooter.
Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. It reminds me of Doom. It looks like a limited or an indie Doom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, boomer shooters have been pretty damn popular. I'm not surprised.
Ham,
and,
do we have too many
roguelikes as well?
So
mix the two together. It's a pretty good idea.
Ham, do we have too many boomer shooters?
For me, yeah. I mean, I'm not playing them.
God damn. What is 2K16?
Many for me.
That's not 2K16. It wasn't 2K16. All right. So I'm interested in this one. Obviously not day one, right? But I'm interested.
Sure.
Cutlass, I understand. I hold you to it, but I know I'm not. We know this. We're aware. I know this dude had nothing of value with his position. I saw you just being fair as defending me. Oh yeah. I tried to be fair. I tried to treat situations the way I would want situations to be treated for me. Like if someone came out and accused me of something, I'd like everyone to look at it objectively and not just jump to conclusions and just go for my neck. Because I know you'll give a fair shake. I try. Welcome in Quada Global Limited. Mr. Loki, legend. What did I do? What? I'm a legend. What's this about? What are we watching? Is this Quake? It looks like it. It's an interesting boomer shooter. So this is Grave Lord. Developer Fatbot Games has announced a new Quake era themed boomer. You're right, Quake, yeah. Quake era themed boomer shooter called Grave Lord, mixing in tarot cards that are played during the fast first-person shooter gameplay in order to add a layer of customizability and unpredictability to the action. Really, was it necessary to put customizability and unpredictability right next to each other? Who wrote this? They did this on purpose. Whoever did this on purpose. Stupid but strong Kido, the grave digger, quips about the violence he dispenses with his shovel and a full menagerie of other weapons as he goes a la Duke Nukem. All right, so that's Grave Lord.
Looks clean, like I said. It's just I'm not into those kind of games.
It's not
just
for
not
you.
for me. No, it's just not for me.
All right. What platforms is this
and I'll put it like this, Loke. I'm more angry with Souls games than I am with boomer shooters.
You're more into what?
Angry with Souls games than I am with boomer shooters.
All right, buddy. All right. Ham, you're an absolute legend. Quite a Global Limited says.
Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, Grave Lord. This one's going into my backlog. I will not.
Right
I will
into
not,
there, deep.
It'll be what?
I said deep.
Yeah, deep sale. Deep sale. Sorry, Big Bad Mo. I saw that question, but then we got right into the whole Vandal situation. You know what? I'm aiming for Saturday. I'm just not sure I'll be able to play it as late with you guys. I'll probably start earlier because Sunday I have to go to church, and I like to hit the gym right before church, so I have to wake up really early on Sunday. So yeah, it was very entertaining. Ham, did you I'm guessing you didn't watch the stream, but the football manager, all right, is named Lamar Michael.
Why?
I did not name him. I left that up to the chat. And Big Man Mo, who says it was entertaining.
Who's Lamar Michael?
Who did what?
Who's Lamar Michael?
So when you start up Football Manager, you can create your manager. So from his appearance or her appearance, he can be a woman, all the way down to their name, birthday, state.
Well, sure, but I'm just saying, is there a person? Is there a real person named Lamar?
No, Michael? I just typed it on the keyboard, and that's the name.
Why'd you spell Lamar wrong?
Because that's how it was spelled in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my hands were tied. I was just following instructions.
That's like my real name. And it's spelled wrong.
I was just following instructions from the chat, Ham. That's what was happening. Dude, look at me.
Like Lammer.
Do I look like someone that wants to coach in freaking Slovakia? Seriously.
I mean, no.
And
you look like someone that wants to coach in Texas.
Oh my goodness. No, actually the American League is very restrictive in football. It's not very good for like transfers and whatever. It's very restrictive. And it's not just that his name is Lamar. He's white, right? Like very Caucasian. And again, these choices were not mine. I would like to caveat that. He's like the palest of pales. And guess his hairstyle. Guess his hairstyle.
I don't even know.
He has cornrows.
Oh, shit. I'm finna look at this motherfucker.
Yeah. It was really something. All right, no problem.
So
appreciate you. Wait, do you want to put it on the screen? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm doing that. I'm working on it, bud.
You want to put Lamar Michael on the screen right now? Okay. Appreciate you, Big Man Mo. Really appreciate it, bro. Rachie, I'm gonna have your seat warm as well, so you better make sure to come through.
Looks like he has braids, does he?
He does have braids. Check closer towards the end of like the player customization, because what happened was we were looking for dreadlocks, but we wanted to give him the Killmonger haircut. That's what we wanted to give him, but unfortunately it wasn't available. So, so I think you have to fast forward a bit. No, 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 no. That's too much. That's too much. Go back. Go back. Go back. Back. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. When it's closer to his face. There. Go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, you have to go back a bit. You have to go back a bit, bro.
Back?
There. Stop. Dude, you're going too far. Okay, stop there. Yeah, play it. So this was me and Big Mad Mo and Rachie just like searching. Like, where's the dreadlocks? Where's the Killmonger haircut? Yeah, you can do the 10-second skips. There we go.
Pale skin and cornrows.
Oh my god.
There we go.
To do that.
Oh, he did have braids all the way down here.
Yep.
These are
Yep.
braids. This is tragic.
And he's got his glasses have pink frames.
As I was saying,
The frames are pink.
This is the low 7.
Oh my goodness.
It's too much fun.
Got a tracksuit and all. Exactly. That's him in his tracksuit.
All right, to balance out.
I gave him pink boots, but they wanted green boots, so it went back to green instead of pink. That's Lamar Michaels. That's him. Yeah, we did want dreads. I'm looking forward to Football Manager 2025. There's a very good chance they put more inclusive, like black hair. And if that happens, Lamar is rocking the Killmonger. That's what's happening. And I'm streaming that shit live. Live. Yeah, we wild. We're having fun though. So it's fair. Killmonger. Let's go, Big Man Mo. Let's go, Killmonger. Oh goodness. Anyways, the next game that we're gonna look at is Exoborn. If I'm not mistaken, we've actually seen like a previous trailer for this one, but this is a new one. So it says here, don't miss the gameplay trailer for Exoborn, a tactical open world third and
with
first.
Exo in it? Jesus.
It's just like Souls games.
Why is everything Exo? There's Exo Mecha that never came out. Exo Primal.
That's
Exo.
It was that Exo, the one that you liked with like dinosaurs and stuff. That was Exo as well.
That's Exo
Wasn't it?
Primal.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. And backstory, he's a web page. Oh yeah, so here's the backstory. He's the one who came up with this, all right? Rachie came up with the backstory. He's a web page designer who took the wrong plane to Slovakia and the wrong Uber. Then he was the only person showing up to become the football manager. And he got hired. There
you go. You should take a screenshot of that so you always know.
Oh my goodness, that's his story. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna create a file. Yeah, I'm gonna create a file of all of Lamar Michael's stories, and then we might even make a video series out of this. Just snip up all the fun parts and then make like a movie, and then
You should make a biography for him. There you go.
Of Lamar. The first thing I'm gonna bitch about is the fact that as soon as I got to this new club, one of my best players is out for 5 freaking months. That's a handicap if I've ever seen one.
Lamar
Anyway,
subbed himself into the game.
thank goodness I can't do that. And my tactics are pretty tight, man. Do you want to know?
You should do a season of FIFA and make Lamar a fucking washed up fucking soccer player that couldn't stay on the team, got kicked off,
and now he's a manager.
Now he's a manager. Yep. You gotta set that backstory up.
Oh,
maybe even make him in FIFA Street. Have him playing on the streets.
with his pot belly and something. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Also, we made him 5'3". Nice. He's a short king, right? Nice and inclusive. He's a
Oh
short
man, he's
king
the Muggsy Bogues of soccer.
of football. Big Mad Mo
Soccer.
said exactly. Ham. This is the most important part. The team we won like 7-1, if I'm not mistaken, the first game, or 8-1 or something. So just like Big Man Mo said, we murdered the other guys. Like it went down. All right, it was like 5-0 by halftime. That's how bad it was. But anyway, let's get back to the trailers. Exoborn.
He looks a
Don't
lot
miss
better
the-
than Rick James. I'll tell you that much. You don't
Yeah,
want
he
to
does.
see what Rick James looks like.
I actually know who Rick James is. It's Dave Chappelle, right?
Well, yeah, but like my character did not turn out the way I wanted it to.
Oh, in your career, let's see.
Yes,
I'm
because I
curious.
had to make a character. And
Oh my God,
I'm,
Richie, not the
I'm
manager
pretty
that deserves.
disappointed in how Rick James turned out.
What the hell? He looks like old. Like he shouldn't be playing college football.
Well, he's not playing. He's the coach.
Oh, that's the coach. I don't know,
Give it to
man.
me, baby.
I'm feeling this look. I'd run through a wall for this guy. That's my coach,
He looks like Antonio Brown after a lot of CTE hits.
Yeah. So like 20 years from now. I like him.
I mean, maybe that's just current day Antonio Brown right there.
I like
You know,
him.
maybe I'll change my coach's name to Antonio. You know what? Maybe I'll change his name to Antonio Brown.
I'm with Richie. He says he looks like an old, wise, black, homeless kung fu master. What else do you need to win a national
He's
championship?
Leroy's brother.
There you go. Just to show you that I'm legit, I'm like, this is before Richie's comment. I was like, I'm kind of digging this look. That's my coach right there. I like him.
My goodness. Continue on with this game.
So don't miss the gameplay trailer for Exoborn, a tactical, open-world third and first-person extraction shooter developed by Shark Mob. Players will gear up to get in and get out of a version of the United States dominated by extreme forces of nature through an apocalyptic event. Gain access to powerful abilities, explore dense locations, and attain new gear and equipment to overcome challenges. Follow an intriguing story that will build upon itself with future content updates. Exoborn is launching in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Let's look at this trailer. Another Exo game. Is there music in this thing? Okay, yeah, there's music. Some of these don't. Oh, that looked cool.
Yeah, that
This
looks
looked
kind of
cool. Come on.
clean.
That was pretty cool. Still no gameplay though.
That looks pretty dope, though.
It does, but I'd like to see some gameplay. Why is my internet bugging out? What's going on?
Oh no, I was enjoying it.
Oh my god. And the PlayStation's off, so I don't understand what's going on. I blame IGN.
This
Trailers
looks
are
pretty dope. This looks
Trailers are-
pretty dope.
all right. Let's try this again.
What's
Okay, that looks nice.
That looks dope.
And it's next gen only, so
Cool.
what is it? That PS5 got hacked. Oh, come off it. Come off it. Like the Xbox maybe got hacked, but not the PS5. What the hell is all this buffering?
What is it called?
Exoborn. It's launching next year. Oh my god. Apologies, everyone. I don't know what's happening. You mean current gen? Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I meant current gen, not next gen. God damn it. This should be... What? Do I have a game open or... I have nothing open.
Here, I can share it.
All right. Put it up on the screen, because this is terrible. Buffering like a motherfucker.
This shit looks hot.
It does. Is that a Ubisoft game? No, it's not.
Who is it made by? Since I got the video playing, I'll just have it loop. Go ahead and read the article.
God damn it! I already closed the damn thing. All right,
Big
hold
man.
on. I'm like really pissed off right now.
Well, I mean, I can do that. If you want to send me the link to any videos, or just tell me the name of the game, and I can just put it on the screen.
Exoborn.
I already
Name of
have
the
it on
game.
the screen.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find the article here on IGN. Jeez, there's so much stuff on IGN that's not like video game related.
So this is in-engine alpha footage and gameplay.
All right, so it's developed by Shark Mob. For anyone besides Reichi that wants to know who made this thing. Are you using Dailymotion? No, I'm using IGN, bro.
Okay, so they
What
made... So they made like Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt.
Sour Blow, I just put the name of the game in chat. Vampire the Masquerade. That's not bad.
Yeah, it seems like they're very proud of this game. You go to their website, and this is the game that you see on top, with them making Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt as well.
Ooh, Blood Hunt.
And I heard that game was actually good. I'm not into vampires that much.
Wait. Blood Hunt, is that the one that was always online? If it was, that was a dud.
Yeah. I think it was a dud, but I thought it was supposedly a good game.
Blood Hunt. Yeah, this one was dead on arrival. Apparently, it was buggy though.
I heard it was fun though. It's too bad.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't remember who I heard it from, but I thought I heard from a few different people that the game was actually pretty dope, but yeah, just never kept people. This looks way more intriguing to me because I'm not into vampires, so.
You might be right here, because I just checked the Steam page, and the reviews are mostly positive from 55,000 reviews. So I think it probably didn't go like supernova, you know? It didn't do gangbusters in terms of numbers, but I think it has like its community.
It has a cult following.
And they're happy with it, you know?
I think this game is going to be even better. I think this game looks like it's going to be a big deal. This looks badass. It reminds me of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I believe it was Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
We have the exosuits, but this seems more like you get to really take advantage of your suit. Because I felt like in Call of Duty, you didn't really do anything but like double jump a few times, sometimes, and it was very like it was very scripted what you were doing in the campaign, and then which I'm hoping this game is more like a pretty open version of like, I don't know, maybe like a First Ascendant or something like that.
Yeah,
that's what I'd like.
It looks good. It looks good. You're right, Big Man Mo. It does look good. So look forward to it. It's launching in 2025 for the current gen consoles and PC. Last but not least, we have Band of Crusaders, and I think my internet's back to normal. All right. Last but not least, we have Band of Crusaders. Let me read while you put it up there. Journey into a corrupted version of medieval Europe and check out real-time combat from Band of Crusaders in this reveal trailer for the upcoming Witcher-esque strategy RPG. Band of Crusaders will be available on PC. In Band of Crusaders, the continent has fallen. Become the Grand Master of a knightly order. Recruit your Crusaders, develop your camp, fight brutal battles, and manage their mental and material needs as they travel to the countryside to beat back the forces of Pandemonium. Oh, it's not turn-based. I thought it was turn-based. I thought it was I like the aesthetic, but I thought it was turn-based. This is RTS.
Yeah.
I'm good, but are you interested?
No, not really. It's really rare that I get into an RTS. I don't hate them. It's just like they're always more than just too much for me personally.
Yeah.
Like I like to kind of, I don't know. I can't even like. There's nothing for me to dog on about it, really, because it looks good.
It looks good. It looks good. Yeah. If you're an RTS guy, this is a day one.
Yeah, it's a damn good-looking game. If I had more time for RTS, if that was higher on my priority list of games, this would definitely be one of them I'd want to play. But I'm just not that guy.
Yeah. That's you and me both. I thought it was turn-based. So, anyways, let's get to the news. Let us get to the news. Let me put it up. The much maligned closure of Tango Games has been reversed. Hi-Fi Rush studio Tango Gameworks has been acquired by Krafton and will remain open. Tango Gameworks has been acquired by Krafton in a move that will keep the studio alive. It's alive! Xbox announced in April that it was shutting down 4 Bethesda studios, including Tango. The studio seemingly closed its door in June, with developer Takeo Kido sharing photos on social media of what he said was its last day. However, Korean publisher Krafton, which also owns PUBG Studios and the Callisto Protocol studio Striking Distance, has now announced that it has acquired Tango Gameworks, seemingly rescuing it. The quote, and I quote, Krafton Inc. today welcomed the talented people of Tango Gameworks to their team, marking an exciting moment in the company's global expansion and its first significant investment in the Japanese video game market, the publisher said in a statement. This strategic move will include the rights to Tango Gameworks' acclaimed IP Hi-Fi Rush. The publisher plans to work with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition and maintain continuity at Tango Gameworks, saying it wants the team to continue working on Hi-Fi Rush IP and other future projects. Krafton intends to support the Tango Gameworks team to continue its commitment to innovation in delivering fresh and exciting experiences for fans. Crafton says the move will have no impact on the studio's previous games, The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Hi-Fi Rush, which will all still be available on their existing platforms. Okay, so this is not clear to me. Correct me if I'm wrong. What they're saying is that these games, right? So The Evil Within, Ghostwire, they'll continue to be available on Xbox, right? And
Right.
PlayStation. But it's not clear on whether, like, The Evil Within and Ghostwire, the franchises remain with Xbox, or Tango Gameworks takes those franchises with them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know they're obviously taking Hi-Fi Rush with them, right? But
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know on that end. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're probably keeping those two.
As in Xbox is keeping them.
No, as in Tango.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like that's probably something we need to figure out. If anyone in the chat has any like confirmation, like, I'm curious to find out. Because I did check a couple of other websites and no one was specific about what happens to Ghostwire and Evil Within. I have not played Chained Echoes. I've just added it to my wish list on Steam. And I'll get it when I can. Wow.
Chained Echoes is pretty cool. I played a little bit of it.
Very positive reviews. Did you play it on Steam or Xbox? Oh, okay. Long live Tango. Long live Tango. You dance Tango. Cult Clash. Oh my god. All right. Y'all having your little conversation there. So, Ham, how do you feel about this entire situation? The acquisition of Ghostwire. Sorry, of Tango Gameworks. My bad.
Tango lives. Like, that's really all I gotta say about it. I mean, we all thought they were just gonna be gone, you know, and it was sad, but at the same time, like, I was kind of at peace, I guess, with it, because I mean, what am I gonna do, right? But to hear that they continue, I'm happy to see that Hi-Fi Rush may possibly, do more. You'll see more with that story, possibly, maybe even. I mean, I seen Kay Asante put in a chat a while back. I haven't seen Kay Asante for a while, but I seen him in a chat a little bit ago, and he said their first call should be to Netflix, and I agreed to that.
Yes.
Yeah, they need to get that thing like broadcasted, and like if they play like Xbox's whole thing is they didn't sell enough, or they didn't do like whatever, right? But like the whole thing around that is like that kind of game could totally use a TV show to help promote it, and it 100% makes sense. And it could be like a TV show of before what happened in the game, or even, and then the game is a game, and then the next show is after the game or something like that.
Or just looking at the world, looking at the other characters, like how they became who they became. Like the first season could just be an exploration of that before we even get into Chai or whatever,
Right. I like
There's
that
a
idea.
rich like vein of content, because that's what it is these days, right? Content. There's a very rich vein of content here with this specific IP. So I hope they lean into it and maximize it. Hold on, I just want to share something real quick. All right, done. Rachel says Asian and Slavic countries are taking the lead in gaming, while the Europe and the West are losing it. I think that's cap. I think that's cap. Ham, are you with it or not?
I mean, I think maybe they're taking some lead, but like
As a whole, no.
But yeah, it's just like something being more relevant doesn't take away other relevance. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I see you. I didn't see you before because I only just seen this, but now I see all of that and you.
Yeah. All right, but this next point here actually makes sense. Korean publisher appreciating a Japanese studio and talent, unlike Microsoft. Ham, do you think Microsoft will live to regret this decision?
Of course. I think they kind of should a little bit.
So you agree that they dropped the bag?
I think they dropped an opportunity to try. That's what I personally thought. Like, it's not that they can't make more without him, right?
Okay.
With or without him, right? But the thing is like now somebody else is gonna look like a creative genius, and you're just looking like the person that didn't want to deal with it. So like but the whole thing is Crafton and that crew still have to be successful, right? And even with the amount of success that the initial Hi-Fi Rush had, it wasn't good enough. So you have to be significantly more successful than that to really be seen as oh damn, I missed out kind of thing.
I think they will be significantly more successful. Huh?
I think they will for the fact that they left Microsoft.
What do you mean for the fact that they left Microsoft?
I feel like whatever they make is going to be like, we care about you so much more now because you're out from under where you were, and we all see you now. We're willing to help. Kind of, I don't know, because like, think about it. After Tango got shut down, like, the sales for Hi-Fi Rush and like all this positive stuff happened for it, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like that train is still moving. So once they actually come out with another piece of the game, those same people are still going to be supporting it because they hopped on that train.
Okay. I see it. So it stands as an L right now. And we agree that this L is about to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But obviously Tango is going to have to come through, right? Like with animes, maybe some manga, and definitely a sequel.
I personally, I hope the best for him, but I thought Hi-Fi Rush was a really good game, and I had fun, and I beat it.
Yeah,
but it's not. But even that game isn't. That's not getting me to run out of my way to go buy. It never was that for me.
No, yeah,
it was just a good game. It's a well put together game.
Yeah, and I think the Shadow Drop gave it even more hype.
Right, it did. Because if there was no Shadow Drop and I knew that game was coming for like a year, I would have still played it, but it wouldn't have been as like jaw dropping, you know?
Yeah. If Tango makes another masterpiece, Microsoft will be embarrassed. Another masterpiece. Which one was the first masterpiece? Because this is one of the few things me and Ham agreed on. Even when the hype was super high, Ham, remember? We were like, yeah, it's a very good game, but that's pretty much it. And everyone's like, no,
Yeah, everybody was
it's one of
calling
the
it a
best games
masterpiece,
ever
and
made.
half of people's argument for it being a masterpiece is it didn't come out with any bugs, and I'm just like
It's a
that
very
should
low
not
bar.
be a standard. Like that,
So
I mean, you saying it functions properly is not. I mean, imagine
Ham,
going to a car. Imagine going to a dealership and they're like, "These cars are." This car is the best, and you're like, why? And you're like, because everything in the car works. And you're like, what do you mean?
what are you talking about?
Everything
That's
is
a very
supposed to work.
that is a very low bar. That is a very low bar. Oh, okay. Rachie says Evil Within is the masterpiece. If Tango can make another new great game. So I can't speak on the Evil Within because I'm not like an aficionado of that series. Ham, have you played the Evil Within games?
No. From what it looks like from the outside, though, it's like a cult classic, but I'm not sure if it's like a masterpiece. Or are we gonna allow those two things to be the same thing?
For me, I think a masterpiece is something that hits on all levels. For me, that's a masterpiece. So the fans are happy, the critics are happy, the executives at like the board level are happy. If you have a game that is like a 10 in all three of those areas, we can start talking masterpiece. That's why I always talk about like MGS1, Mario, Tekken 3, Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, it's like saying like the 50 Cent's first album was a masterpiece. Yes, it was, because everybody and they mama knew those songs.
Yeah.
His most recent album, not a masterpiece. We couldn't name one.
It just is what it is. Like Eminem as well. Same. Yeah, exactly. Big Mad Mo. Elden Ring. That's a masterpiece. You know? I think, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. That's a game needs to shake up the entire industry in a positive light. Hashtag Concord. It needs to shake up the entire industry and just hit top scores for everything. Where people are like, dude, I can't find a flaw. And it's just haters finding flaws. But anyone that looks at it objective is like, no, this thing is as close to perfection as you can get with the technology we have available right now.
That's why Halo 1, 2, and 3 are masterpieces.
There we go.
Because each time they redid it, it was it was the same thing, but it was much better each time.
And it satisfied everyone. Gears of War, Ham. Gears of War 1 and 2. For me, those two are masterpieces. The third one was a bit more controversial. Same thing with Mass Effect 1 and 2 as well.
I feel like there are subgenres to masterpieces, though.
How
so, like masterpiece for a genre. How do we relabel it instead of calling it masterpiece? Call it like a genre great or something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, well, there's levels of greatness. So what are you saying, that Gears of War is not a masterpiece? It's like,
oh no, Gears of War is like an all-around masterpiece. But what I'm thinking of is like a game like Returnal, right? Some people would say that is like, well, right. But a lot of people would say, like Returnal is like one of the best
all-time Souls games.
Not Souls, but what is it called? I forget the term for it. Like God damn it, why can't I remember anything right now? It's not a Souls-like game. It's roguelike. Thank you.
Okay.
Roguelike.
Okay.
Roguelike or roguelite, whatever.
Yeah, one of the two. So for its genre, yeah, there's levels to it.
A genre-defining game. Genre-defining.
Yeah.
How about that?
I think that's a better description. Not a genre masterpiece, but a genre-defining game. Yeah. Cult Classic Cage comes up with an interesting point. Says a cult classic can be a masterpiece. How many normies casually skip over something phenomenal just because it is different, just because of issues with marketing, etc.? To that, I would say when we bring out the word masterpiece, and I want to take it to sports, when we bring out the word masterpiece, we're now talking about the GOATs, right? And when we talk about the GOATs, in my opinion, you start nitpicking. You start looking at all the flaws. And this is why I'm talking about hitting tens all around. So, to your example about John Carpenter's The Thing, it was panned by critics. It fails at the box office because people rather see it. Today is regarded as a masterpiece. Now people fully realize its greatness. It doesn't change the fact that at that time, it wasn't a masterpiece. And for me, that kind of takes away from whatever it is that you're presenting when we're now selecting what the masterpiece is. When you're selecting what the masterpiece is, it's like, bro, Helldivers hit like cocaine on day one. Same thing for Power World. They were awesome. But are we going to put them next to Fortnite? Are we about to do that? When talking about like impact, I wouldn't do it. Power World effectively lasted 3 months? Helldivers 6? There's levels, in my opinion. And when you're going to the absolute top level, the cult classics fall apart. Am I crazy?
No. You know what else isn't crazy? Hitting that like button, y'all. Y'all need to hit that like button and share this thing out.
Come on.
What are we sitting at? Like what, 10 likes right now? God damn.
Come on, guys.
Tragic.
Come on, guys.
Tragic.
Smash it. Titanfall is the best example of a masterpiece. And can someone explain this to me? Because from what I understand of Titanfall, the sales were awesome. The fan reception was awesome. The critic reception was awesome. Why haven't we gotten another Titanfall? I don't understand.
No, because they don't want to make one. They stink. It probably costs too much money and they really don't want to spend it.
Even I don't like first-person shooters that much. I played Titanfall 2 just out of like peer pressure, and I loved it. That's how good it was. People that don't even play the genre are like, yo, this is awesome. Yeah, Fortnite really is player one at this point. Certainly, there are levels to this. We got Apex. Yeah, we can talk about Apex when we're talking about the GOATs, the masterpieces. Anyways, we got off topic here with Hi-Fi Rush. It was not a masterpiece. Lots of potential, but they need to make it count. Lots of potential, but they need to make it count. You want to add anything before we move on to this trash fire of a subject?
Nope, I'm done with this subject. Let's please move on. It's like making me tired.
Well, trust me, you're going to want to move on from the next subject.
Great.
This was tragic. So So this is from Forbes. The Verge is under fire for publishing info about Deadlock, Valve's secret shooter. So an interesting video came reporting An interesting video game reporting situation is unfolding as we speak. One where popular tech site The Verge has published a large amount of information about Valve's secret shooter Deadlock, which is described as Dota 2, Team Fortress 2, and Overwatch all blended together. The problem? Many fans are furious that they published this, accusing them of breaking an NDA and going against the stated info that says, and I quote, early development build. Deadlock is still early in development with a lot of temporary art and experimental gameplay. Do not share anything about the game with anyone.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Damn, Verge, you guys stink.
The article continues. But the loophole here is that this is just ... the honor system. As Verge editor Tom Warren notes, they did not sign or agree to an NDA,
Ooh.
did not make any sort of verbal agreement with Valve about sharing the information, and you do not even have to click through the EULA as if you back out of it. It just goes away and you can play it. I'm gonna stop right there. Ham.
Well, you know, there are rules in place for a reason. So you can't be too surprised when somebody figures a way around them. Like, this is what it is. I am against like actual like hacking and stuff like that, or like any kind of wrongdoing and whatnot. Once it's out there, and you can't be mad at somebody for looking at it now or whatever. But I was feeling some type of way when I seen it first said like, do not, allow anybody else to see this, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sticking with Valve on that part, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, all right, I see you, and people should respect that. But like people that are gonna use your words and like your like ways of conducting business against you, which is a lot of people, you can't be surprised when that happens. So it seems like a due diligence issue with Valve, because I'm not going to expect the Verge to be taking responsibility or becoming a good dude out of this.
You know where it all fell apart for me, Ham? Because I was with you until I read this part here. See what it says there?
No, I can't see it. Just read it.
It says the honor system.
Right.
Ham. The reason civilization exists and can function is because 90% of us follow the honor system. There's no contract. When you walk into a cab or an Uber, there's no contract. There's nothing binding you or binding the driver. When I send a DM to Call Classic Cage and ask her to show up next Friday as a guest on Bullsitting, there's no contract.
That's right.
When I get a review code from one of these places that I write as a freelancer for, and I don't have a fixed contract with them. They send me codes. I could just get those codes, play the games, and keep it pushing. There's no contract there. Do you see where I'm going with this, Sam?
Yeah, I do see what you're going, but like I said, there are pieces of shit out there.
And that's the issue.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, I'm not for people doing this stuff, but there are people doing this stuff.
Don't back away, Ham.
Oh, wait, what am I backing away from, though?
No, hold on. Okay, not back away, but let's not move away from what you just said. You said, but that's like a shit move. It's a shit move. Ham, I see everyone, including this article by Paul Tassi, pointing out the loophole. But bro, you just admit that by doing this, you admit that you are the shitty person. You are that guy. You are honorless. You have no honor. Because someone like Tom Warren, I'm assuming, has connections, right? Like, I have a couple of connections. I am assuming Tom Warren has like legit proper connections that he can pick up the phone and speak to like senior people at Valve if he wants. It was a 5-minute phone call before publishing this. Yo, I see that you guys don't have like an official thing here, NDA or whatever. Can I publish this? You know what I mean? And these are the same people that will shit on YouTubers, talking about YouTubers just want to get clicks and whatever. And exactly, called classic age, journalistic integrity. One of my favorite shows, Ham, I'm gonna bring you into my TV shows. One of my favorite TV shows is called Newsroom. It's literally around how like a company like CNN has its daily dealings. And one of the main things that they always harp on for most things is that before you move forward with something, reach out to the affected parties. It will be a 5-minute diligence call, an email sent a day before, like, yo, we want to do this, and nothing. So for me, I'm not looking at the whole loophole thing or whatever. I'm just looking at it like, yo, you yourself said that this is an honor system, and by ignoring the honor system, you are telling us that you have no honor. That's where I'm stuck. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like this is like one of those, like, you know, Scooby-Doo mask off kind of moments.
Yeah.
Where it's like, told you he's a piece of shit. and then there it is. Yeah. I mean, it just goes to show how hungry and how needing to control the narrative that these publicists and stuff like that are like, they feel entitled to do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Tom or somebody seen this from The Verge and was like, well, fuck Valve. We got plenty of other people to talk to.
Yes. That are going to give us
plenty of other people that want us to write for them because they fucking need us. Like, it reminds me, like here, it 100% reminds me of
Right now.
Oh, shit! Ah, you motherfucker!
yeah, it just reminds me. It reminds me of Denzel. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You motherfucker.
Like,
Frank, you need anything?
Where's my money? Red Top gave you the package. You're supposed to hand me my money. Here's a jar right here, 20%.
Oh, you got the jar?
That's right.
Out of here, Frank. Oh, what you gonna do? What the you gonna do, Frank? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh? Come on.
Bam. Bam. And Ham, a lot of these execs, a lot of these companies.
no, Tom, what you gonna do?
Let me tell you something. A lot of these execs, a lot of these companies, they're not trying to learn mistakes, but themselves. They like to follow trends. So if you think it's just Valve that's going to blacklist you, watch out. There's other execs that saw this article and they were like, oh. So it's safer to send codes to freaking YouTubers like Cult Classic Cage and Ham Solo than actual publications. All right, message received. It won't be all of them, Ham, but I predict it's not just going to be Valve that blacklists The Verge. I can see more of it happening.
Interesting.
Just think about it, Ham. You have money on the line.
Yeah. It's a big world sometimes.
It's a big world, but this is not the type of mistake that you make and then you just keep it pushing, bro. And it wasn't a mistake.
It's on your permanent record.
Yeah.
It's on your permanent record, right? Like now you are that one guy.
And Ham, the worst part is that it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't like, oh no, we did something, and it just, I don't know, leaked. You guys made a whole ass article. You made a video. You put the links in there. And you published. Journalists are somewhat accountable. They still have some standards. YouTubers, on the other hand. And that's the problem, Taye. This statement that you're saying, it held water before stuff like this started happening. Before journalists started coming out and telling us that if you vote a certain way, that you enlist in your foe. Before journalists started coming out and leaking on purpose stuff that they should not be leaking. Before all of this, your comment here was 1000% correct. Now there's proof to the contrary. Now you have YouTubers who keep their mouths shut. Because now we're finding out, Ham, after this whole thing with Tom Warren, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers are like, oh yeah, I'm also playing it. Yeah, I'm also playing it. But before this happened, mum was the word. No one knew anything about this from said YouTubers. So you have to believe actions more than you believe the average behavior in the past. And the actions right now, it's not looking good for journalists. They should have asked TSWS to alpha test the game. Soon. Ham's going to be getting the codes very soon. Denzel's the goal for sure. What's this? Verge will not be blacklisted by anyone. They would need to have broken NDA for that. All right. If you believe that, I think the fact that they wrote this. What is this article? The fact that they wrote this, the honor system, and in the actual build they said, do not share anything about the game with anyone. It wasn't an NDA. Someone like Loke7 was given the job to communicate to whoever got the codes to not share, and Loke was in a rush and was like, I'm not going to do an NDA. I'll just put something up there, and then they'll follow instructions as they usually do with the NDA. And that's what happened with 99.9999% of the people that saw that, except for Tom Warren. Because no one had heard anything about this game. And thousands of people had been playing it, Ham. It wasn't like 6 people were playing. It was thousands of people playing it. No one said a word. Except for this one guy. Do you think I'm crazy, or do you agree with Ty's point that says that they didn't break NDA, so it's fine?
No, you're fine. My back is just killing me.
I can't believe me and you are agreeing so much today. Like, this is a bad episode. Can we get L's in the chat? Like, me and the Ham have been agreeing too much today. Can we agree? Can we agree about that, Ham?
Yeah.
All right, get up. Get your back sorted. Actually, hold on. Before you go, plug, so we can get on up out of here.
Is it then the show? I was just gonna stand up.
Oh, okay. Because I wanted to do the Tom Warren tweets after this.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go.
A smile on his face. This guy, he likes the salt. Look at it. He loves the salt. All right, so we're gonna look at 2 specific tweets. Carl Classic Cage with the F in the chat. Yeah, me and Ham have been agreeing too much today. Something is wrong. Oh my God, Onegai, stop bullying journalist senpai. Onegai Shimas. I've been watching too much anime. I knew what this word was when you said Onegai. Anyways, this is the tweet from Tom Warren. Valve opened up Deadlock so that people play testing it could invite friends earlier this month. Invites have spread far, with Deadlock moving from a peak of 2,500 players to 18,000 yesterday. Lots of footage of the unannounced game has been posted to YouTube in recent days. So this is Tom Warren trying to deflect. And obviously locked the comments. So that's fun. Em, thoughts on this tweet specifically?
You read it one more time?
He said, Valve opened up Deadlock so that people playtesting it could invite friends earlier this month. Invites have spread far, with Deadlock moving from a peak of 2,500 players to 18,000 yesterday. Lots of footage of the unannounced game has been posted to YouTube in recent days.
It sounds like he's just making news.
It sounds like he's making excuses, Am. He's saying a whole bunch of people have been playing this game, so it wasn't really because it wasn't really a leak.
Oh, well, whatever.
That's what he's trying to say. The problem is, of all these invites, no one was reporting on the game. Everyone was following the honor system that was put in the game, except for Tom Warren. So, in trying to make excuses, in my opinion,
That's what you're saying now.
Yeah, in my opinion, he's just reinforcing how much of a fuck up this was. So everyone was playing it, everyone saw the instruction, everyone respected the honor system except you. And then after you broke the honor system, everyone else comes through with their stuff, obviously, right? Because you broke the honor system. And only you got blacklisted, because he got banned from the Valve server. From the Deadlock server. He got banned. No one else got banned, just him. Why?
Because you opened the box.
Excuses.
You can't
is
be
the
mad that somebody else grabbed a cookie after you opened it. I mean,
Or
that's
after you
just
threw it
like,
to the floor.
I mean, sure, should they get in trouble or could they get in trouble? Absolutely, right? It's
Yeah.
just like the person that walked into the Microsoft or Apple store after somebody threw a brick at it and ran in and took something, and then then somebody else walked in there and decided to steal something too and ran out. It's like they could be in trouble too, but they weren't thinking about doing that until you
did it.
busted the window open and
There
ran
you
up
go.
in there yourself and gave them, a sense of clearance.
So no one's really thinking about the other 18,000 posts that came after you,
Nah.
including Valve. Another tweet here by Tom Warren. Let me put it up. Me looking at an informal NDA. Huh? Just look. Oh, it's dripping with content, this text. And this is the image that he shares.
What was the context?
The context is the honor system.
No. What did he write?
Oh, he wrote, "This is me looking at an informal NDA."
I mean, now he's just being an asshole.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I seen that post and I didn't think anything of it because I didn't know the context behind it.
Yeah. Now.
But yeah, I see it now and I'm just like, that's silly. Like you got I mean, he kind of sounds like a criminal. Right? Like you're like, I got my lawyers, it's all good.
Yeah, this is not a good look.
Fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah. I'm sure it sounded funny to him, like when he put it up, it's like, oh, this is going to be hilarious, but I don't think it landed. So yeah, those are the two tweets I wanted to look at, so everyone could see some extra context with the whole Tom Warren thing. It's an unfortunate situation. I wish he would have taken a more measured stance,
Sure.
Just say you made a mistake. We can all move on from it. But those comments, it's like antagonistic. And then the article is still up. So it's like we have no regrets, right? Not regrets. We have no regrets. We standing on business. And I think that's a bad look. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like Ty said, sorry, I think I froze. Were you saying something? Ham, can you hear me? You're muted.
I don't know how I got muted down there. That was something.
All right. So I was saying I might be wrong, right? Maybe I'm wrong, and no one else is gonna look at this situation and distance themselves from Valve. But as far as like, if I'm guessing, I don't think this is gonna go well for the Verge. I don't think that.
I mean, they're free to become Kotaku Part 2 if they want,
Kotaku got blocked by Nintendo, if I'm not mistaken. Nintendo was like, yeah, we're not doing business with you guys anymore. The journalist going back home. 9. Reign the rain. No, yay, no regret, rain. What language is that? Is that French or German?
It's probably French.
Probably
Canada.
French. But it's a okay. I don't know how to read that French. Or maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know how to read French in general. I don't know. What does rien mean? Like laugh? Does that say it? Is that what it means? Edith Piaf song. Okay, I don't know that song. Hold on. Let me open up that song on YouTube because now I'm curious. Piaf song. Wow, it actually auto completed. Wow, that's like classics, right? Like black and white, dude. All right, I'll look into her music. Rien means nothing. Oh, okay. No, nothing. I regret nothing. Ah, yeah. Essentially, that's the message that they're sending out there, Ham, and that's why I think other people from other companies would be concerned because if they retracted and then they apologized and whatever, the people responsible for sending out codes and whatever would be like, oh, okay, a mistake was made, move on. But with them tripling and doubling down on it, even coming out with jokes and whatever, it's like, oh, okay, so they meant this. All right, we have to do something about that to protect ourselves. I think these are the type of meetings that are happening. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but oh my god, we were both coughing all over the place. Anyways, that's all I wanted to add on this topic specifically. Do you want to add anything here before we bounce?
No, I'm all set, man. Just I'll see y'all tomorrow for my stream with Rick James, aka Antonio Brown, head coach,
Let's go.
Wyoming, the University of Wyoming.
So after every play, does it show the coach's reaction?
No, I wish that'd be hilarious.
Because like on Madden, after every play, especially touchdowns or turnovers, they show the coach's reaction. They don't do that with the college football.
No, not at all.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, it is.
All right. So what time are you on tomorrow?
7:30 Central, so 8:30 Eastern.
Oh my lord, 8:30 Eastern. That's like 4 a.m. my time or 3 a.m.
Yeah, buddy.
Yo, ain't no way I'm watching you live. Forget that. No.
That's fine.
Maybe I'll catch you in like the last hours before I hop on the gym. Thank you to everyone for coming through and kicking it with us during the show. Big Man Mo, Beginner, Sour Blow, Rachie as usual, Vincent Vega, Timmy, Carl Classic Cage. Thank you for coming through. Quada Global Limited. You are a legend, Quada. Poison Maniac. Thank you so much for sharing us out as well. The legendary Yobi. Thank you for coming through as well. Taye, thank you for coming and also seeing reason with this topic on Vandal. Sergeant Sentinel came in here real quick but then had to leave. Hazardor Gaming as well, friend of the channel. Thank you for coming through. Who else? The AEC Executive Chairman, Dave Reezy. You said he's your cousin, right?
Who?
Dave Reezy.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought. Okay. Retro came in here early and also corrected me. Till today, I thought Retro was a Liverpool fan. Turns out he's an Aston Villa fan. So, up the Villa. Thank you guys for coming through. Tomorrow, like Ham said, 8 p.m. Eastern, he will be streaming live college football. Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we're doing bull sitting as usual with me, Ham, Cozy, Matt, Mental, and a guest or two. Saturday, I will try to stream Football Manager, but definitely will be streaming Football Manager on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Mondays, we're going to be doing everything and gaming. We're going to discuss a whole lot of stuff that's like nerd related around gaming and also video games. And on that note, you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow on Ham stream at 8:30 Eastern. Bye-bye.